What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going for a ride in a 1965 Fastback Mustang. This has got dual exhaust out the back. It's got a 5-speed transmission. It's got a hot little motor in it. It says 289 on it, but I like to, on these Ford motors at least, I'll check this bottom pulley right here, and if it's got 3 bolts, it usually means the crank is 289. This one's got 4, which usually means it has been either changed out to a 302 or this is a 302. Very hard to identify the difference in these two motors, if you know what I mean. If you're a Ford guy, you can tear them down and figure it out, but I think it's a 302. It says 289. We'll go with it. What we're gonna do today is take it down the road, point out, you know, how it runs and drives, how's the brakes, what issues does the car have. And when we get back, I'll point out chips, scratches, flaws, anything I can find so you know exactly what you're getting. We offer financing. We have it at maplemotors.com. Along with shipping, I can ship all over the country. Got a whole stink bug there. He flew off. He's all right. All right, guys. Look at the detailed pictures we provide on that website as well as all of our inventory that we update every Monday. For now, about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, let's look around the interior. Do you think the horn works? It's a game we like to play on this channel. A lot of these old classic cars, they don't hook the horns back up. I don't know why people call and ask me that question, just to call and ask me that question. I really don't know why. It's actually one of the easiest things to do on these old cars. And no, we don't work on them at all. So the only thing that we do is clean these cars up, take them down the road. I mean, if it don't stop, I'll fix it. But other than that, we just point the flaws out, and this thing's looking good. Look at the headliner in it. Really like the carpet that's back here. You could tell that's been changed out. Same with the carpet and the floor. The back piece right there has got a couple little scratches, but other than that, looking pretty good. Across the dash here, it's showing 64,000 miles. That's hard to stand behind in a 65 model. Turn the key. It's got a hot little motor with a 5-speed, which I like. You can tell that's like a 90s model shifter there. Let's try the wipers. Nope, they're working. Let's try the radio. Give me some tunes. But the blower motor while we're waiting on that. No blower motor in this one. It's not doing anything anywhere that I can feel. No, what about glove box? Missing a glove box. Gonna need the insert. Sorry about the sun. It's perfect today, ain't it? Horn? Nope. Horn don't work either. Make sure. Yeah, nope. Turn signals are popping up on the dash on both sides. Blower motor's not working. Radio's not working. Horn's not working. So we're gonna hit the road. See what gauges are coming up. Looks like the gas gauge is at a 1/4 tank. That should be working. Oil pressure is about in the middle, and the temperature's still down on her. I just kicked the choke off. Let's take off down the road, see how she runs and drives. Got you on that wide lens again. It's actually a lot bigger. I just pulled you off linear and it was like this, and now you're all the way across the whole car. I got my seatbelt on. We're gonna take off down the road. Start off in reverse here. It does work. Let's see. This feels like a newer Mustang already, just the way it shifts and the way the clutch feels. I was just seeing if I could let out without giving it gas. Yeah, you can. I didn't touch the gas. So, we're gonna hit the road here. Any flaws that I see, I will let you know. It's exactly why I do these videos. We're not here to hide nothing. We do the exact opposite. This car sounds good. Let's see what she's got here. Speedometer's coming up on the dash. Nice and smooth. Oh yeah. Speedometer is incorrect. It's saying we're going 70 right now. We're only running about 40. Looks like the temperature gauge is coming up too. Staggered a fifth. It's a good highway gear right there. This car's going straight as an arrow. Real tight steering. Try these brakes out. Brakes are not the greatest. They feel pretty good. Definitely got some pep. Yeah, getting down on them. They still stop just fine, just not as quick as a brand new car. Love the way this car feels though. So far, so good. What I'm going to do now is get some undercarriage shots. We're also going to check the turn signals on the front, check the turn signals on the rear. When I do the undercarriage shot as I'm rolling up, that's when you're going to see that. Look below in the description if you want to see some of our gear. We've been getting a lot of new shirts in. I've got 3 different designs. I actually got a Fastback Mustang design that I just put out, and it says "Hold don't mean sold." That's our one of our slogans here on the channel. A lot of people are like, hey, what does hold mean? Well, hold means somebody put a deposit down on the car. It doesn't mean they fully bought it yet. It's not sold until I get the rest of the cash. All right, guys, let's get these outside shots. Maybe it's time to do a little ghost ride. Guys, getting ready to take off here. I did notice a little smoke coming out this driver's side tailpipe here. Of course, it ain't gonna do it now. Yeah, it did. So it's definitely smoking a little bit out the left tailpipe right behind me. So, all right, let's take off here. I'm going to put my seatbelt on. How y'all like this wide lens? I've been using it an awful lot. I just think it shows more of the car, so. So far, so good. With the smoking, it really didn't start doing that until I was driving around the parking lot a whole lot. I mean, we were sitting in the parking lot 20 minutes at least, letting her idle. Could have been loading up a little bit. We'll kind of drive her out here and check her on the walk around and see if it's still doing it. Still pumping a little bit. Not nearly as bad though. I could see it though. Made it back to the lot now. We're gonna walk around this car, point out the flaws, pick out the chips, scratches, any kind of rust, anything that I see. That way you know the rest about the car. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Just in case I miss anything, which normally I don't. But be sure to subscribe, share, and hit like, and I'll keep these videos coming your way. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay guys, getting ready to walk around this 65 Mustang. Gonna be pointing out chips, scratches, any kind of flaws. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com along with financing and shipping options. Plus you can see all the cars that we have in stock. All right, let's get started. Coming up on this one, I like hitting the lower portions first, so that's where we're gonna go. Front bumper on this one is fairly new, nice and clean. The grille, same way, it looks nice and clean. Coming down this side, got some little bugs on there. Some dirt down here. Little bubble right there in the door. Coming on down. Light scratch. Haziness here in the paint. You can see it's like almost like overspray. Up and over. More than bugs. Picked up some dirt on the test drive, didn't we? But we do got some little white specks on this back end. Coming back to midsection. Hey, what? These little bugs like this red, don't they? Light scratch there. Chrome looks good on that handle. The door's hanging out just a little bit. Got a light scratch right here coming down. That feels like it's on top too, so it should buff out. That's some dirt there. Going back this top section. Got a spot right here on the edge of the door. Also right up in here. Pillar looks good. Trim sticking out a little bit there. You got a little scratch here. You also got a line in the body there on the pillar. And across the top, dirt wiped off. Does not look bad at all. Trim looks good around the windows. You do got Little bolt paint buildup right there on the top. Got a light crack here. That's my hood, or my trunk prop. It's got a, I'll show you here in just a minute. It's got a little prop in there, but it's not exactly the right size. Got light scratches here on the back window. Coming around to the trunk. This is what I was talking about. It doesn't meet up exactly right. I think somebody tried to make that work, and it's just a little bit too long. So I used this little piece that was laying down in here. Got some glue there. And just, you can see the seal around this trunk is in good shape. It's got a fairly new seal. And they even glued it. Look at that glue there hanging out. Coming on down with it. It's locked. Coming around the back bumper's been replaced too. Decent exhaust. A little low here on this side. Coming on down this portion of the car, you like to scratch there. Did pick up some more dirt. We got good tires on some pretty rims. I like those. Up and over, dirt. Light scuffs at the bottom of the door here. A couple more light scuffs. And it looks like some bubbles popping up on the passenger side door. And over the fender. Back to mid section. Little blemish there in the corner. Scuff up here. That should wax out. Coming back to mid section. Mirror's been replaced. That all looks pretty good around the window. You do got some pitting popping up on your chrome on the trim on the top there. New door handle. Light scratch right here. Also a little bit of clear coat bubbling there. Louvers look good. Right in this area is a little thick. Pillar's got a crack right here. And up over the roof. Does not look bad at all. Chip right here in the paint where the hood didn't line up at some point. Back down the top portion here. Let's go ahead and check the interior out, get her started up, and we'll end this video. Weather stripping around the door looks good. The carpet in here looks great. It's already been replaced. Got a nice mat. The seat on this one is not eat up. It looks good. There's no wear. Door panel looks great on this car. Weather stripping's good around the door. Checking the bottom. A little bit of bubble in there. Pretty solid otherwise. Looking over the dash. Give her a little gas. When I got back, I went inside for about 30 minutes or so, maybe an hour. Had a lot going on, so I didn't go straight from the test drive to the walk around. Sounds like the choke kicked back on to warm her back up. All right, there's a little bit loose. That's exactly what it did. Still got a little bit of smoke puffing out the back here. You can see it coming out the left exhaust. We're gonna shut the hood down here. Got some hood pins there on the front. Looking over this hood, sitting a little high here. Same thing on this side in the middle. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share, hit like. That helps me out quite a bit. We'll always tell you everything about these cars, point out all the flaws, look at the detailed pictures just in case I missed any chip scratches. You can see undercarriage shots and the slow-mos and turn signals, all the good stuff. If you got any suggestions about these videos, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll try to include them. I do appreciate you watching. And remember, maplemotors.com has financing and shipping available, plus all of our inventory. All right, guys. See you later.